Hello guys, welcome back with another video, and today I will show you my 4K collection, and they're right over here, and this is all my 4K collection as of right now. And as you can tell, my cats are here. Cannot record it like this, but I will if you want me to. So here you go. Here's my 4K of The Thing, John Carpenter's. Very iconic, very underrated. Now it's not underrated, but yeah. I wish it was successful, but yeah, here's The Thing. Yeah, here's the spine, and here's the back. And there was no digital code, so I got it. And so here's the Blu-ray, and here's the 4K. Very nice artwork. Like that is the same thing as this. Here's the Polar Express. Very nice Christmas movie, an animated movie. Here's the front. I like the artwork. I like the look of it. Here's the spine, and here's the back. And here we go. If I want to see more of my cats, here we go. Yeah, this one is, I like the colors and I like how they look. They're very cute. So nice. Anyway, back with my video. Here, let me just. Oh, there we go. Here's this. There's nothing special about it. Here's the spine. And here's the back. Nothing special. But yeah. Since I already used the digital slip, I gotta remove it. Here's the Blu-ray, and here's the 4K. Nothing special, just the lettering right here is different. The one is blue, and the other one is a dark disc. So yeah, nothing too special, but yeah. I'm glad that I got these 4Ks because I never got in a 4K. So here you go. Here's a Vacation, National Lampoon's Vacation. And here's the artwork. I do like the cover. Here's the spine. And here's the back. If you're wondering what the name is, this one is Coffee, and that one is Lulu. Yeah. So here we go. And sorry for the noise of the television because I have right now a YouTube video on. I won't mention the name because I don't want to get in trouble. But yeah, here's the artwork. Here's the spine. Here's the back. Nothing too different. And I think it's just the 4K. There's no disc. Yeah, so this is just a 4K disc. Weird that some of them come like this. But yeah. Nothing too special, but yeah, I haven't watched it, but it looks like it's going to be a funny movie. A very classic 80s comedy. Like the 70s and 80s had great comedies. And so, very iconic. Even the 90s with Jim Carrey. So, I might get a Jim Carrey movie. I have like 3 films so far, but I need to get more. Here's The Green Mile, another great movie from Stephen King. Here's the artwork. Here's the spine. Here's the back. And yeah, I got this before the digital slip got expired. So yeah, that's why I keep getting these movies. So there. There's the Blu-ray, nothing too special, and the 4K. So yeah, very interesting film. I did cry when that ending happened. But yeah, it's by the same director as Shawshank Redemption and The Mist. I already showed you this one, so here you go. Here's the front, the artwork, the spine, and the back. And here goes A Christmas Story. Very classic Christmas movie. And I haven't seen it, but I think it might be one of my favorites. So here's the artwork, and here's the spine, and here's the back. Note to self that this did not came with a digital slip. It just came like this, like that. I do like the disc, how they look, very Christmassy. But yeah, I'm gonna enjoy watching it this year when Christmas comes. So yeah, here's Training Day, a very good classic Denzel Washington movie, very iconic with that scene. So here's the artwork, here's the spine, and here's the back. And then here's the Blu-ray, the 4K, and the Blu-ray. So yeah, nothing too special. So just a city of Los Angeles. And so here's another one, Christmas Vacation, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Haven't seen it, but I will enjoy this one. because it looks so Christmassy, like a cozy film. So yeah, here's the artwork. Here's the spine. Here's the back. And again, like I said before, this one did not came with a digital slip, but I do like how it's like all red, very Christmassy. So yeah, and a very a great Christmas movie to watch every year. Elf. Now I get that the yelling part of Will Ferrell won't get you excited, but yeah, here's the artwork, here's the spine, and here's the back. And I hated that there's again like the other ones, there was no digital slip, but I do like the artwork and Blu-ray. I mean Blu-ray and 4K, very Christmassy. It's just Will Ferrell's face in there. I hate the fact that since the new head of Warner Brothers came in, all the digital slips just don't work now. And I dislike him for that. Here's Heat. Here's the 4K. Here's the spine. Here's the back. Very iconic, great. There's some action scenes, but it's mostly a drama crime. So very iconic crime thriller film. Here's the 4K with the most iconic Al Pacino and Robert De Niro. And here's the Blu-ray. And if you can tell, this is from Disney because Disney now owns it. So, yeah, I don't know how that happened, but yeah, Disney owns this film now. Because I guess 20th Century Fox owns it. I don't know what happened because it was by Warner Brothers, so yeah. Here's Into the Dragon, a very iconic Bruce Lee film. Not my favorite, but maybe my second or third. But yeah. Alright, here's the spine. Here's the back. And then I do like the slip covers. But yeah. Look how sleepy they are. Here you go. It's just I think it's just a 4K. Yeah, again, this is the only movie that has the 4K disc, so I do like the dragon, symbolizing the setting of China. I do like that it was Bruce Lee's first major studio film, American studio, but but then he couldn't make it because sadly he passed away. Rest in peace, legend. Very iconic actor, a martial artist. So yeah, Bruce Lee, I do like his movies. Very fun, very action-packed. So yeah, and here's another action movie, Speed. One of my favorite movies. This is a very great film, great action film. But yeah, here's the front, here's the spine, and here's the back. Yeah. For my next video, I might do the Van Damme collection. So here's the 4K, and here's the Blu-ray. Like I said, this one is owned by Disney because they bought the company now. 20th Century Fox, so they own everything. But I'm glad this came on 4K because I'm glad I have it now. Now this one is interesting. Now people dislike the 4K because of how lazy James Cameron using AI. I got this. I don't see no changes at all, but if I look closely, I might. But yeah, this the littles are glossy. Here's the artwork. Here's the spine. Here's the back. One of my favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger, but not my top 10. But yeah, it's my favorite action spy thriller movies. Something different from Arnold's, and so yeah, here's the back. It's the same thing. So yeah, and here's the 4K and Blu-ray. Like I said, it's just the Disney Blu-ray. Like yeah, it has a chopper. Yeah, I think this is by Disney. I think it is. I think Disney now owns it. Yeah, kind of disappointed now that Disney owns everything now. So yeah, there you go. A little bit back. I gotta hurry up because I don't want to make a long video. I want to make it as short as possible, just by covering this. Okay. Now this is my first two 4Ks. You got Gremlins, very nice artwork, and then I do like the glossiness. And then here's the back. I mean the spine and the back. Why I keep messing it up? I don't know. So same thing, the way it looks from the slip cover. Very iconic Christmas movie. Christmas horror, in fact. But yeah, there you go. Here's the Blu-ray. I mean the 4K and Blu-ray. And just like the usual, Blu-ray is always like blank. So yeah. I hope they release a Gremlins 2 4K. If not, then I'm gonna get stuck with the first one, which I like the first one better, but I do like the second one because how fun it is. But yeah, they're trying to remake it, but I hope they're not because it's gonna fail like usual. And so here goes Pet Cemetery. Here's Pet Cemetery, a very nice look of it. Here's the spine, and here's the back. Now I lost this digital code because I think I put it without the account or something like that, so I lost it. So yeah, I fucked up. So here's that. There's the spine. Here's the back. Nothing too special. This is my favorite horror films. Like, not my top 20, but yeah. Nothing's changed. Just 4K Blu-ray, so it's just plain. Like I said, Paramount doesn't care about the artwork of the disc. They just care releasing like this, the way it looks. But I'm fine with it. Might order me another one because I did enjoy this film and I want to have it a digital, so I might get 2 copies. Sorry about that. I'm taking forever for putting it. You know, I'm just gonna leave it like that. Here's another one, Child's Play. Very nice artwork there. Here's the spine and here's the back. One of my favorite childhood films. This is a horror film, and this is not as bloody as people say. So yeah, it's the Chucky movie, Child's Play. My favorite one, by far my favorite one, because I do like the second one and the third one. The rest, I'm mixed on. So yeah, here's the 4K, the Blu-ray, and the special features. So yeah, it just has the characters of the film. But yeah, I might get more of the Shout Factory's 4Ks. But yeah, it's not gonna be interesting because I wish they kept like this, but they don't. So why the hell? Sorry about this. I'm gonna try to put it back in. Let's see. Sorry about this. Okay. Let me see if I could do this again. There we go. Put it back in. Here's Pet Cemetery. I do like the look of it. Look how glossy it is. Like very shiny. Here's the artwork. Here's the spine. Here's the back. So yeah. And yeah, Poltergeist. Okay, so there it is. So yeah, pretty much pretty good films. Okay, here we go. Here's a 4K, and here's the warning about the people that have the flashing. And here's the Blu-ray. Nothing too special, just So yeah, there we go. Okay, so yeah, there we go. So yeah, I haven't watched this on 4K, but I will. I have seen it like one time, I think, or two, and yeah, still my favorite movie. And another great movie, The Exorcist. Here's the artwork. Here's the spine. Here's the back. Very iconic possession film, because after this, a lot of people try to imitate it, but it didn't work. But yeah, this came out at a great time in the 70s where a lot of hippies and a lot of the Vietnam War and a lot of people were losing their minds. So yeah, there's that. And sorry if I'm mentioning that, but that's how it was during that time. Okay, so you can tell by the difference between here. So that's great. And here's the 4K. And the oh no, never mind. This was Blu-ray and 4K. Okay, so this time to switch it up. So pretty interesting. I'm gonna get Unbreakable and The Fifth Element. Once I get it, and even in Nightmare Street, because even though I have it in Nightmare Street, I will want to have it digital and 4K. So yeah, here we go. The Lost Boy, a very cult classic film from the 80s. The Lost Boys. I do like the artwork. Here's the spine, and here's the back. I do like the film. It's one of my favorite vampire movies. And so here's the digital slip, which I already used, and here's the 4K and Blu-ray. So interesting. So, and then I already show you Split. I'm just gonna show you again. So there's that. Here's the spine, and here's the back. I'm not gonna open it because I already showed you already. And then here's the 4K of Chlorophyll. My favorite found footage next to the Blair Witch Project and many other like the let's say Savage Land, Wreck, and so those are my favorites. So here you go. Here's the Cloverfield. Here's the spine. Here's the back. Interesting that Paramount has been releasing these films like this. So yeah, and they use the digital color. And interesting is that the digital has this little color. So yeah. Here's the 4K. Here's the Blu-ray and DVD. My favorite so far of the 4Ks because I haven't seen it like this, like on a DVD case like this. So it's kind of weird to see a 4K like this. But yeah. And my last is the Batman, the Doom, the King to Gotham. And so I haven't watched it, but I heard some bad things. So here's the artwork, here's the spine, here's the back. Yeah, makes sense. They want to put Batman with the gothic universe of like the horror universe of H.P. Lovecraft. So here you go. Here's the Blu-ray and here's the 4K. So I'm guessing it's because since it has gothic feelings. So yeah, like this, the Arkham Asylum is inspired by the Arkham of H.P. Lovecraft universe. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you want, let me take one last look at my cats. You see, he's awake. So thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you next time.